In this module, we're going to learn how to use a workflow within Kendo. So as a reminder, we've already discussed how your IT department has provided Kendo to the company because it's a secure way to give everyone at the company access to artificial intelligence in order to make everyone's life easier. Also, the previous modules discussed how to use Kendo to chat with an AI in order to conduct work on information that is either publicly available or information that is confidential to your company. As you now know, in the chat functionality, you're required to tell the AI what you want it to do every time you use it. So, workflows are a little different, and they are extremely powerful. You can think of a workflow as a small bit of software that one of your colleagues or you has built in Kendo and that uses AI the same way every time. So, once a workflow is built, people who have access to it can simply pick up that workflow and use it without having to write prompts over and over and over again. So basically with workflows, the instructions in the AI are already built, so you don't have to build it yourself and do it over and over again like you do in chat. So likely your IT team has given everyone in the company the ability to use workflows, and they may have restricted the ability to actually create workflows to only certain employees. So there's any number of different reasons that they would have done this to restrict the creation capability. But generally, organizations do this when they have a group of employees who are experts in AI. So if your employer does have a group of AI experts, it's possible those people have been tasked with using their expertise to build highly effective Kendo workflows for use by employees across the organization. So again, as a reminder, we'll discuss how to build your own workflow in a later module. And for now, we're going to focus on how to run a pre-built workflow. So the way you find workflows that are available for you to use, you just click on those little 4 squares there that we call the library. It's at the top of your screen. And this is where you can search for workflows that are available for you to use. Now, you can see that in my list, in my particular version of Kendo, there's a ton of different workflows already built and available for me to use. So your screen is going to definitely look different, so don't be concerned about that. Okay, so for the purposes of this demonstration, let's pretend that I'm a marketing employee who works for a company called Cool Bikes. And in this particular case, the company has come out with a new electric assist bike, and it's my job to write a blog about that new product. So, and let's also assume that I've got some basic information, engineering specs, things like that, product description of the actual product, the bike itself. So I can search right here, see if there's anything. You see that I just type in ad to see if there's anything that would help me create an ad. And so, okay, great. I see that there. All right, and great. It looks like whoever has built this workflow has made it easy for me to just enter a little bit of information and get what I'm looking for. All right, so let's give this one a go. I'm just gonna make this up on the fly here. I'm gonna say I wanna target urban dwellers. I have this product description document that was provided to me. So I'm going to add that. And key message here, where I'm just assuming Cool Bikes is an eco-friendly company, and that's what their brand is. So I'm just going to basically say, hey, I want to focus on saving the planet. And I'm going to say I want a blog post. All right. So I've just entered a little bit of information, and I'm going to run that workflow. Okay, this may take a minute or so to complete. So I'm going to use the time to reinforce the following. Workflows can be built to help with an almost endless number of tasks. So you're really only limited by your imagination when building these things. And in a later module, we'll show you how to build your own workflows. Okay, so over here, you can see that there are 2 steps in this workflow. So whoever built it, they created 2 steps. So in the first step, The AI is going to conduct some research based on all the information it has available to it, and also on the specific information that you gave it, that you just gave it before you pressed run workflow. And we see here that once that initial research is complete, we're going to see the results of that step. And then the AI will write something for us, the blog that we told it to write. It's going to write something for us based on the research that it's done. Okay, so step one is complete. We've got some research that was done based on the information that we gave it and everything that the AI knows besides the information that we gave it. It's giving some recommendations about what would be appealing to stress for our target audience. And great. So we've got a pretty good blog here. So the copy is written for me, right? And let's just say, okay, I'll take a look at this and I think, okay, that's a good start, but maybe it's not exactly what I'm looking for. Well, with Kendo, you can continue to iterate on this output that you got from a workflow in order to go back and forth with the AI to get closer to what you want. So in this particular case, let's say that I like the content, but I want it to be a little bit longer. That seems like a kind of a short blog post for me. So I can tell the AI to do that and it'll make it longer for me. So I've just typed in here, please expand that by 50%. All right, so now it's complete and it has done exactly what I asked for. It has taken that same content and it has made it significantly longer for me. And I'm much more comfortable with that length of blog for this particular setting. So, okay, great. So to summarize, workflows are a great way to build a tool that works exactly the way that you want the AI to work for you. So, and we'll talk in a later module about how to build your own workflows. And what has happened in this module is you've learned how to run a workflow that has already been built for you. And you've also learned how to go back and forth with the workflow after it's completed in order to get a result closer to what you're looking for. All right. Thanks for watching.